thunderstorm warning. Just continue to stay away from windows. Lots of lightning still tracking down to the southeast as well. All the storms off in northeastern Oklahoma, they're not severe anymore. All these are just special weather statement warned, if not just producing lightning and gusty winds. We're not really expecting a whole lot of severe weather out of these storms at any point in the near future, including the stuff near Jonesboro. Even though the velocities are kind of close together, this is not really anything converging. Just gusty winds right now moving into Jonesboro, eventually approaching Brookland, Lake City,
Shalom, family.
Monette and Black Oak. So be ready for, again, a potential there for some
Got some breaking weather
and small hail.
Come on into the live chat.
Coming into Memphis here over the next few minutes. That is part of the shelf cloud that is all the way as far north and west, or north and east as Clarksville. And that is what we just saw in the radar mega cyclone port just a moment ago. We have one severe warning in all of Tennessee right now, and that is in Hohenwald, which this right now is just producing some gusty winds and also some quarter-sized hail. Nothing right now is pointing in the direction of that becoming tornadic anytime soon, even though there's a very, very weak area of mid-level rotation that is currently tracking to the east. We also have severe thunderstorm warnings again in North Texas. All of these are producing up to ping-pong ball-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour damaging winds. They were at one point up to golf balls, but they have been downgraded since then. We've had a bunch of storms also going up in central Texas near Breckenridge and Abilene, all of which are mainly producing gusty winds and small hail. Nothing currently severe anywhere in central Texas right now.
Nice.
The severe thunderstorm watch that is including much of southeastern Oklahoma and northeast Texas does go for another 3.5 hours. That is until 10 o'clock tonight. And then the tornado watch that is in effect for eastern Oklahoma and western Arkansas, that goes all the way until 10 o'clock central time as well. So again, make sure that you continue to have multiple ways to receive alerts and have a tornado action plan ready to go. We are still a little ways away from the severe weather event being done. We mainly are watching for a wind threat right now, but there is still a low-end chance of an isolated tornado. Which right now we have a decent little area of wind right now.
Shalom, family, coming in the live chat. We got some breaking weather.
Chance of a tornado with this line as it continues to push down to the south. I do not see anything imminent right now on that particular storm. Got a new, this is a photo, and I mean, this is kind of crazy. This is apparently in Cape Coral, Florida. This was sent in by Jillybird on Twitter. Cape Coral, Florida is seeing some pretty incredible stuff right now.
Nice. Wow, it's pretty amazing. Come on into the live chat, family. This is Sister Chaya, testing out some of her new equipment.
In Tennessee right now.
Live stream
hey, Wayne,
here
for the
with
$20 super chat.
Max Velocity.
Really appreciate the generosity.
Let me know that you can hear me, whoever's in the live chat. Shalom, shalom, family, as you come into the live stream with Max Velocity. You've got some breaking weather.
Hey, breaking weather. Videos, you can at me on Twitter at Max Velocity WX. This is also the shelf cloud from Hector, Arkansas. So there's actually a little shelf cloud just off to the north of Little Rock. So if you're back over near Little Rock, you might be able to see it a little bit more distant. It's a live shot from John McKinney. He's currently driving through quite a bit of rain. This is a storm that has a severe warning for quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds near Cameron. Very low visibility right now.
Is that in Texas? Looks like. Let me see. McKinney, Texas. Shalom, shalom, family, coming into the live chat with this breaking weather. This is your sister Chaya.
I actually want to point this out. There is a broad area of rotation that's been developing south of the Fort Smith radar site. That is near Hackett. Very broad area that's going in the direction of Greenwood. So that might be something to keep an eye on. We've yet to have any tornado warnings so far today. Maybe that streak will end here soon.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
It's entirely possible. We got a new radar scan coming in. We'll see what it looks like.
Shalom, shalom to those that's coming in live chat. Little impromptu breaking news, breaking weather news.
Area of convergence going towards Big Rock and also Witcherville. So if you're in this area, just stay weather aware. It's not really anything that I'm seeing that looks very concerning, but it's at least a broad area of rotation. The one near Gilmore, or the Gilmore area, also kind of looks like it's trying. It's
you never know these days.
It's trying as well.
Shalom, shalom, those in the live chat.
See a few people there. Just outside here of Greenwood is.
Those that may be watching from Melchizedek.com.
It's tracking to the east, going towards Highway 10 and going towards Boonville eventually. It's kind of embedded in our line of thunderstorms.
Thank you for joining me. Those
Big
that are
wind
just
threat
coming
that's gonna
in
come
to the
down towards
live chat,
Conway, Arkansas over the
we got
next
some
hour. If
breaking
you're back
weather
over
news
Conway, definitely
here,
get
live
ready for the
streaming
storm
with
that's currently
Max
tracking down to the
Velocity.
southeast. This is
Brother
John
Yosef,
McKinney. He's
it's
gone
good
out of
to
the
see
rain
you.
now.
Can you
This
let
is
me
on the
know if
storm that
my
was destroyed
audio is
near
sounding
Gilmore
pretty
and
good?
Cameron in far
Of course, you
eastern
know that I'm
Oklahoma.
testing all my
Can't
new
really see much of
equipment.
anything. I think if there's
So
anything
for those that are
sporadic there,
joining,
it's
I'm
definitely
live
gonna be a bit of a
streaming
rain
on
wrap.
Instagram, as well as
Actually,
Facebook
no, tornado
and
page has muted
YouTube,
now. This is
as
tornado
well
page
as
view.
melchizedeknews.com.
Checking this
You can watch from there.
storm out.
So Sister Chaya is doing some things.
Storm
She's
has a
trying to
little
hook
hook
up
on
all
it.
this technical stuff. So thank you, Brother Yosef, for letting me know. All praises to the Most High. All praises. This will be some good warm up for when
You can also watch
I bring
tornado
out my
page
next
inside of
lesson.
the Radar Omega app at the top
So,
of the
Brother
description
Yosef,
below.
can you also hear Max
Do you have your
Velocity
reflectivity gauge
in
set
the
to? I think
background?
it's 5 or 10.
Since we're testing things here, let me know. I cut the volume down, but let me know if you can hear him as well as
I did lower
my
it recently.
chatter.
It's actually 15.
Nice. This is the only chance.
That was a
Storm
question,
has a
Brother Yosef.
potential. Again,
You
the
can hear
clouds are down
Max
below. Not
as
really
well as me.
rotating much, but there's a little bit of motion in there.
I can hear you both even at the same time. Okay, gotcha.
Jeez.
Wow. Underground lightning right there. Look at the motion. Actually spinning. Storm is spinning. It's interesting. We got a little bit of rotation near Cameron. We got a little bit south of Greenwood. This storm has a chance. It is spinning. Going to go right over County Road 4770 here in a moment.
So I'm going to mute him real quick. To those that are in the live chat, yeah, this is just some breaking weather. They were showing parts of Oklahoma and Texas and even Tennessee. Of course, you know, the weather right now is unpredictable, so things happen out of nowhere. But just want to know if my audio is good, visual is good. Testing some new equipment, family. So when I get ready to start going back live, got some new equipment, able to do some things without all the hiccups. So, Brother Yosef, I guess since you're out and about and on here, you said sounding good and clear. I've muted Max, so just wanted to know.
That lightning just struck whatever it struck about 6 times. These storms are boomers.
So we can be south of it.
Yeah.
That way we have a shot to see.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's the mountain.
Thank you,
Thank you, Lisa, for the
Brother
super
Yosef.
chat.
Thank you.
Another lightning strike. Another cloud ground lightning strike. Hey, Justin, for the super chat.
Let's see what it said. Try to put your tray tables and seats in the upright position. You're kidding. Holy freaking crap! What in the world? Oh my gosh!
Look at that one.
Jeez!
Storm's producing insane lightning right now over here in far eastern Oklahoma.
I think south.
At least some broad rotation on this thing, too. We go back over to live radar. Again, this is the storm that we're talking about near Gilmore. Got a little hook and an inflow. Rotation's been fairly broad, but it's been trying to ramp up.
It's amazing how excited they are about possibly seeing a tornado. It's beyond me.
of tornadic activity. It's been pretty weak and minuscule so far, but definitely not ruling out a potential here for a tornado out of these storms as they continue to move to the east. Back over to Tornado Pagey, the little lowering that they have is about to go right over the road.
Oh my god.
Very scuddy, still got a decent amount of motion.
Cool bones.
Okay, cool. TikTok let me put up my breaking weather. That's cool.
The amount of lightning out of this is absolutely uncalled for.
He's Kurt's talking a lot right now. All right, they're losing signal. This is again live back over near Gilmore in Oklahoma. I want to go real quickly back over to one of the radar mega cyclone ports. This is in Indian Mound, Tennessee. This is the Stewart County EMA. And again, another crazy look at a shelf cloud. This is one of several shots that we've now seen of this crazy shelf cloud in far western parts of Tennessee. It is quite literally unbelievable. We've been looking at this for quite some time now. So, pretty crazy stuff.
That's so beautiful. Wow. That's in Tennessee. Indian Mound, Tennessee. Isn't that an interesting name?
Signal. Give him a little refresh. See if that helps. This is again near Gilmore. A little bit of broad rotation on this.
Brother Yosef, did you see that? Indian Mound, Tennessee. Isn't that interesting? Indian Mound. I have to look that up later.
Any tornadoes yet today? Not from my knowledge. Or not to my knowledge. No tornado reports so far today. All right, we just lost signal. We'll have them back here in a moment. Also, we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning for the Fort Smith area. This is a completely different storm. So just west of Fort Smith near Muldrow. Fort Smith, Sally saw you guys are included in this. Does not actually include Fort Smith, but it does include areas literally just to the west. A little storm popped up. This one's producing half-dollar sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. There is no tornado risk with this storm. It is a storm that is splitting, and it's also in a stable environment now. So I am personally not concerned about this storm at this time. This is a view from John McKinney.
Okay, just can you give? That's fine. Give me two large.
He's ordering food. All right. I believe he's in Cameron, but this is storm. This is the same storm that Tornado Pagey's on. It has a little hook. Bottom right of your screen.
Okay.
Where are they at currently?
You guys get a rain here?
I wonder what he's ordering. Any guesses on what food he's ordering? Thank you, LK, for the 5 get-to memberships.
What thing on?
Max Velocity be getting that money. He be getting
This is a nice
coins
radar
doing the
scan.
weather.
We do have some rotation coming together here.
I'm in the wrong line
A
of
little bit
business.
rotation again, right over Gilmore. Storm's about to get nudged from some activity behind it. Definitely curious to see if this thing tries to produce. Again, if you're over in Hartford or Huntington in far western Arkansas, definitely stay weather aware. A little bit of broad rotation there. The stuff that's north of
Brother Yosef, this is pretty cool. I'm able to live stream. I'm live streaming on the website, Melchizedek News. I got the YouTube live streaming as well as Instagram and Facebook. And everything is looking clear. The only StreamYard doesn't have a connection for TikTok yet. So, not that I saw. Let's see. Pretty interesting. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think they got one for TikTok yet. You got to do something different. We'll have to wait on that. Oh, that's beautiful. The sky is all clear. Oh, wow. Beautiful. It is beautiful. Brother Yosef, what about the background music? Is that too much of a distraction? I muted Max.
Really signs that we've seen of any kind of rotation on any storm today here near the Oklahoma and Arkansas border. And keep in mind, there is a 10% tornado risk, again, outlined from the Storm Prediction Center with this event. So
that's a lot,
back to
10%.
tornado pagey. They're underneath the area of rotation now. If they have anything to report on here.
Okay, thank
Looks
you.
like they have lost connection again. We'll go back to them in a moment. We're kind of in the middle of nowhere right now, but that's back over just to the south of Cameron. Still watching that little area of rotation. This is all wind again south of Greenwood. We got a bunch of flash flood warnings again currently in effect across much of part of the Fort Smith and also near Russellville. So that is still ongoing. Also, I forgot to point this out, but we do have a mesoscale discussion from a little bit ago. This is from the Storm Prediction Center, outlining that strong to severe storm development may continue to increase at least into the 7 to 8 p.m. time frame. So that is going to be across parts of western Arkansas, also in southeastern Oklahoma, and a very small sliver there of the Red River Valley in Texas. Tornado threat still is on the table. Damaging winds up to 70 miles per hour is also a possibility. So a couple tornadoes still remain a possibility in this environment. Again, everything's gotten very messy. This storm again near Gilmore has shown the most signs of actually trying to rotate and maybe produce something going in the direction of Hartford. We also have a severe thunderstorm warning that we did have in Tennessee that is no longer ongoing. It's now a special weather statement near Hohenwald and Gordonsburg. The storm did have a little broad area of rotation, but is no longer really rotating. So tornado risk there is kind of off the table, it looks like, in southwestern Tennessee. We still have a lot of storms going through western Tennessee. Again, none of these are severe or even remotely close to being severe, but we've had some pretty crazy shots of shelf clouds. Once again, if you have any photos of that, you can at me on Twitter at MaxVelocityWX. We're going to continue to keep an eye on these storms.
If you're just coming into the live chat, this is Sister Chaya doing a little testing of my new equipment with this breaking news. It's some possible severe weather in Tennessee as well as Oklahoma and Texas. So this is supposed to be going on for the next few hours, actually. So kind of testing my equipment and keeping keeping an eye on things. For those that's in the live chat, wherever you're watching from, whether it be Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or on YouTube, make sure you take the time to go over to Melchizedek News and subscribe, so you'll be able to be connected with us in case situations happen with these platforms. You know, we have a way to be able to communicate, and you can get these alerts and anything that's breaking. As a matter of fact, I did the breaking news earlier. Let me take a break and show that. Not sure if anybody got a chance to see the breaking news earlier, but since we're on here, let's get that. Since we're online here. Pause that. Max, I'll move you real quick. Let's get the breaking news for those that are just coming into the live chat. This is Sister Chaya over here on Melchizedek News, testing some equipment. Yes. Give me 1 second, you all. Let's see what I got here. Breaking news. While I grab it. Let me keep Max on while I grab it. Mm-hmm.
John McKinney actually might be east of this. I don't know if his location's updated. It might be behind. If you look and see.
That's right. Let's get another one.
A new upgrade, a considerable severe thunderstorm warning for Marshall and Bryan counties in Oklahoma. There's a pretty sizable upgrade now to golf ball sized hail.
go up 112.
All right, let's go back over to live radar. We got a new radar scan in. We are starting to see the velocities take a uptick when it comes to the wind threat right now, right along the Oklahoma and Arkansas border. We are starting to see velocities peaking around 60 miles per hour just to the north of Slaytonville. That's coming up towards Montreal and Witcherville. There's still a broad area of rotation over Gilmore. Again, this is all kind of merging into one big storm now, so the tornado risk may struggle a little bit more. But we still have broad rotation over the southeast side of Gilmore going towards Hartford. So if you're in Hartford, Arkansas, continue to stay weather aware as this continues to track down to the east-southeast. North of Huntington, this is not really tornadic. This is still mainly a wind threat that is east of where that couplet is. So we're looking at mostly a damaging wind threat. 60 to 65 mile per hour winds remain a possibility as that continues to track down to the southeast. We also have a severe thunderstorm warning north of Little Rock. This is going towards Worcester and as well as Greenbrier with mainly a wind threat. There is, again, really not a whole lot of a tornado risk with this activity, mainly because of the fact that it is just behind our outflow boundary. That has been the conversation all day. The outflow boundary.
Shalom over there on Instagram, Sister Peggy. It's good to see you. Can you put Max in the background on silent while you're playing the news? Yep, Brother Yosef, I believe I can do that. I guess we can test it because that's the whole point, is to test this equipment. For those that are joining the live chat, I'm testing a lot of my new equipment. And so I can bring these live streams and breaking news on multiple platforms. So appreciate you being patient and downloading the news that I did earlier for you all. Give me 1 second.
All of which are right along the Red River Valley. 60 to 65 mile per hour winds, quarter to $half size hail, maybe even up to ping pong ball size hail is possible. These are now moving into Oklahoma near Lake Texoma and Colbert. We're now up to golf ball size hail now just south of Kingston. That is heading towards Sib, Durant, and Caddo. So if you're in any of those areas, stay away from windows. Hail is going to continue to remain pretty large out of those storms. This is over to Jason Cooley.
So this thing's pretty heavily wrapped up.
Jason Cooley is currently on this storm near Hartford that has been rotating.
Let's go through the forest. I think it's going to be too rain wrapped and pushing south.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Just too rain wrapped. But this guy down south looks good.
Wow.
All right, just need to upload that.
That lightning literally just struck right in front of them.
That was good. I got video of that all around. It might have been on stream.
That might have struck a tree.
Just off to the right. Brown got all red. You got some really strong winds coming. Yeah. Oh, it's curling over there. Oh, goodness.
That was pretty crazy. In case you're wondering about the tropics, Hurricane Gabrielle was just downgraded to a Category 3 hurricane with maximum sustained.
Oh, we're not surprised.
5 miles per hour east of Bermuda. It's going to be a fish storm at this point. Other than actually, it will be impacting the Azores Islands, but it will not.
For those that are joining, I'm going to show the breaking news from earlier. My question was, what's going on over there in Indianapolis? It's off the charts. Let's check it out.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Matthew Foltz. We begin with breaking news this morning. Metro Police telling us 10 people were shot overnight. 2 of them have died. All of this within the span of just 3 hours on the city's northwest side. So we begin with our Ella Rhodes, who is live at the scene this morning. And Ella, what's the latest?
Matthew, IMPD says 2 people were already dead on the scene when they arrived here just after 2 a.m. Now, IMPD says 5 other people were injured in this shooting off a Short Terrace and Eagle Creek Parkway.
Meanwhile, we begin with breaking news right now. Indianapolis police are searching for a woman who shot a man this evening outside of a downtown apartment building. That man is in stable condition tonight.
Meanwhile,
moving on to some developing news now. Indianapolis police are searching for a suspect after a man was shot to death on the northeast side overnight. Cops called to a home near 38th and Midhofer around 11 and found the victim, who was pronounced dead there at the scene.
Hold on, family. I got an idea here. I want to try something new, if you don't mind. Shalom there, Sister Judy. I'm over here testing out my new equipment that Brother Yosef got me. I got a full studio over here. I got a full studio over here, and I'm just trying to learn how to work everything, sis. I'm over here live streaming from on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, on my website, Melchizedek News. She doing some things. Okay. All praises. Yes. Sister Judy said, I know you would. You know me. If I'm quiet, that means I'm working on something. I've been working on a lot, actually. All right, I want to get this the larger version of the news up. Yeah, brother Yosef then hooked his wife up. Thank you, Brother Yosef. All right. While we keep an eye on this breaking weather. So yeah, I'm uploading that. That was my next project. What you got as a next project? You working on some computer stuff as well, sis? That's what I'm talking about. Max Velocity will be back. And you know what, Brother Yosef? I think, I could put Max there. I wonder if I could, you told me to test and see if I can put him up. I'm going to pause him and play the news. I believe, let's see. I might be doing too much, but we'll see. We'll see, you all. But I don't want his lip to look like that. Why I got the man looking like that? Okay, that's better. Okay, we're going to see what I can do. Let's see if I can play the news and pause him at the same time.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Matthew Foltz. We begin with breaking news this morning. Metro Police telling us 10 people were shot overnight. 2 of them have died. All of this within the span of just 3 hours on the city's northwest side. So we begin with our Ella Rhodes, who is live at the scene this morning. And Ella, what's the latest?
Matthew, IMPD says 2 people were already dead on the scene when they arrived here just after 2 a.m. Now, IMPD says 5 other people were injured in this shooting off a Shore Terrace and Eagle Creek Parkway.
Meanwhile,
we begin with breaking news right now. Indianapolis police are searching for a woman who shot a man this evening outside of a downtown apartment building. That man is in stable condition tonight.
Meanwhile,
moving on to some developing news now. Indianapolis police are searching for a suspect after a man was shot to death on the northeast side overnight. Cops called to a home near 38th and Midhofer around 11 and found the victim, who was pronounced dead there at the scene.
Meanwhile,
And the Marion County Prosecutor's Office is filing charges against a 21-year-old man connected to a triple shooting late Saturday night. Police say Carlos Contreras shot 3 people at a car meetup at near 56 in Georgetown on the northwest side.
Meanwhile,
But first at 4, an Indianapolis man now faces criminal charges of murder and attempted murder involving a deadly shooting, this in the city of Greenwood in Johnson County.
Meanwhile,
Walmart. Here we go. This is Walmart. Walmart, Indianapolis, Indiana.
It's off the charts out here, y'all. Yes, Brother Yosef. I got you.
Riley has an update.
Family, I don't know what is going on
Hey,
in
Max, we actually
Indianapolis.
just had our highest wind gusts of the day. Funny enough, it's not even.
It was just one thing after another in Indianapolis. I was like, wow, is it just an Indianapolis news day? Yeah, Brother Yosef, you were saying about Max and the news at the same time. No, I had to pause Max. You can't, I mean, they both can play, but they can't. I would have to do a double screen. It's another little technical glitch. You know that it's I don't want to be messing up stuff here. How about that?
Go over New Mexico. Let's go back over to Tornado Pagey. They are located near Hartford right now. We're now in downtown Hartford, where again there is broad rotation just off to their west. It's gonna be hard to see anything, but
I don't think anybody is thinking about all these situations in Walmart. They're gonna close Walmarts after a while with all these people fighting in these different Walmart stores. They're gonna close Walmart on people in these, especially in these certain neighborhoods, and they're not gonna have no supermarkets. We already see what they're doing at Safeway, locking everything up. Then you can't get your snacks on your EBT card. People finna be off. People finna really be snapping.
also, real quickly, I want to go back to radar. Again, this is the area of rotation that they are near right now. That is west of Hartford, Arkansas. There's another area near Huntington, which is mostly wind, and it has been for the most part. It's trying to converge again. I highly doubt it's actually going to become tornadic. It also looks really poor on radar. This is another storm that we've been watching, too, associated with this area of just weak rotation. Again, it's nothing I think that's going to be imminent here, but obviously, if anything changes, we'll obviously let you know. This is, again, the closest that anything's really been to producing a tornado in western Arkansas today. I also want to point out that if we go back over to our SPC outlook for today, our tornado risk, we have almost exited entirely that 10% hatch tornado risk. Every storm, for the most part, is now outside of that. They are all now moving into the 5%, which is a pretty large area still, just outside of Little Rock near Conway and Russellville. And the 2% tornado risk, once again, kind of looks like a thumb, goes all the way from Illinois back into Texas. So still a pretty large area that we're looking at for a low-end tornado potential.
You hear me talking to Apollo's on the slide. Oh, man.
Back over to John McKinney. He's on the leading edge of these storms here near the Hartford area.
Hartford where? Kentucky? Illinois?
Some low-hanging
Hartford,
clouds.
Tennessee?
And this back over to Tornado Pagey on the Hartford storm.
Thank you, Judy. I do too.
Whoa,
I do
another big
too.
CG.
I'll probably have to record my own. Meanwhile,
also, we are going to have a video tomorrow because things are taking a turn in the tropics. We now have 2 red areas east of Florida. This one, again, could be impactful to the United States. I say could, because it's not for certain, but we are watching this. East Coast, gotta be on alert next week. Tropical storm or hurricane might develop. And if it does develop, it's gonna be going right towards the Carolinas, possibly.
I got a question. Because you know it's not that many people in the chat. Maybe the rapture came and took everybody. It's a lot of people missing. It's possible. They said, I've been on TikTok today. They said that the rapture didn't scooped up a lot of people and we just don't notice it. I don't know.
The tropics have been dead this year, and it looks like they are beginning to wake up now. All eyes are going to be on the tropics next week.
We don't have to worry about that, Max. The rapture is coming to take everybody. At least some people.
That rotation on the storm near Hartford is now kind of weakened. Going to have to keep an eye on another area of circulation that's trying to develop a little bit further down to the south.
I'm going to share something regarding the rapture since I'm on here.
Hey, Jordan, for the
Let me get it.
Chat. I'm at work standing outside in Clarksville, Tennessee.
It was a lady that said something really profound to me.
Around 11 p.m. tonight.
And I'm going to go to it. Hold
I think you
on.
guys will be clearing out by 11. for reference, this is what Clarksville, Tennessee looks like right now. You're not kidding when it looks kind of scary out there.
That's where
Big
the
shelf
college
flood
is.
off to your west.
Clarksville,
Yeah,
Tennessee.
wind should pick up here in about 10 minutes or so.
I'm gonna move Max out the way, you all. I want to share what this sister said on TikTok, and I it was really interesting. Give me 1 second. We'll mute Max for a second. I want y'all to hear what this sister said. Well, I got your attention. Let me pull her up. Share my screen. Yeah, here we go. Here she is. All right.
There are people literally selling their cars, giving away everything up by Jesus. You guys probably.
I want y'all to take a listen to what this sister said on TikTok.
You guys probably already.
I actually appreciated what she said. Excuse me, I'm gonna cue this up. Turn this music down. I feel like a DJ. Yeah, let me put it to the beginning.
You guys probably already seen it, the rapture hysteria. There are people literally selling their cars, giving away everything, convinced that they will be beamed up by Jesus. And the thing is that this feels very real to them. And that's the first thing that I want you to feel with me, is how real this actually feels for them. These people aren't just overreacting. To them, this is a literal world-ending certainty. So I know that some of us have the impulse to laugh, and I get it. The only thing that I can actually hold for them right now is compassion, even though some of you are actually really funny with your videos. But I want to point out that there are a few groups in this story. One group believes that the date is set and they will be taken by Jesus. The other group don't believe in this, and they're like, cool, I'm glad that you're leaving, peace out. And then there are the people like me who know that Christ consciousness is a state of being, Jesus is not coming, and Christ is an embodied state. Apparently, there was a preacher who gave the date.
That's deep.
And he apparently
a
had
little
a
too deep
vision.
for a lot of people.
But the thing about visions is that they are symbolic. Most times, they're not meant to be taken literal. Visions and dreams can be misread, they can be manipulated, they can be misinterpreted. And the bigger pattern that we are actually here to see is that this whole spectacle is a distraction. Whether we are mocking the believers or the believers are judging the sinners, we are still playing the very game these people want us to play, the separation game. We are still participating in being divided. We are doing the very exact thing these people with these dark agendas have. Like, think about what happens emotionally when people believe that the end is coming. Fear spikes, anxiety rises, grief, panic, desperation. That is a low vibrational field. Anything that creates fear and division lowers collective consciousness. That energy is useful to darker agendas because it has our attention, panic, and chaos. So by the time September 25th comes and goes, this operation, whether intentional or not, it keeps people in a low state of being. And in that state, people are easier to manipulate. It's the perfect soil for more fear-based narratives to grow. I'm not saying that this pastor didn't have a vision. I'm saying that visions are not the same as certainties. Like, experiences are not instructions to abandon reason, responsibility, and compassion. And if you're the one laughing and mocking, I want you to know that mocking somebody else's fear doesn't lift us higher. It actually mirrors the separation. So what we should do instead is stop feeding the fear machine. Hold compassion for those in psychosis. Yes, religious psychosis. Their mind is hijacked by fear and religious brainwashing. Refuse to be separated. Refuse to participate in that energy. If you want to help, do not mock. We are literally being distracted. We are being kept apart. And our greatest resistance to that is very simple. Choose to not feed it or participate. Choose neutrality. Choose to raise your own vibration. We are better together. This moment is just revealing an active attempt to keep us small, afraid, and divided. Let's open our eyes. Let's choose different. Let's choose light, clarity, and compassion. Let's choose to wake up together without the need to put anyone else down. This is how we win as people. When we come together and we refuse to participate in this dark agenda of separate and distract them. You guys probably
I feel like the sister spoke some facts. Yeah, that a lot of people needed to hear. It's really time for unity. I like when I can share different things. I'll be doing a lot more of this moving forward. But let's get back over here to max velocity. Yeah, man. That's what it's about, people. Gotta come together. She spoke some good facts. You're right. She did. She did. She did. She was speaking some heavy stuff. A lot of people can't really handle it.
Once again, it's back on the severe storm near Huntington that's producing 60-mile-per-hour winds and has been broadly rotating. Very weak rotation south of Hartford.
The warnings went down. It's only 8 warnings now.
As a reminder, if you want to support our channel above and beyond, you become a member. There's one of the top links in the description below.
This guy got like 1.5 million followers at this point.
Get tons of benefits as well. We'll have members-only content coming back here pretty soon. It's definitely pretty windy here in Huntington, Arkansas. Will it get bad in Dallas overnight? I don't think it's going to be bad in Dallas overnight, but...
Judy, what's going on over there in LA?
Stormy tonight. I don't think we're going to see anything too significant, but again,
what's going on over in Cali?
What's more shocking, that this didn't hit today or the Browns beating the Packers? I'm not going to lie. I thought the Browns were going to beat the Packers.
Oh, whatever.
I've been calling that for a while, so I kind of thought it was going to happen. I knew it was like a trap game of some sort. Hey, Tommy, for the 16 months, Southern California checking in.
They never know what's going to happen with this weather right now. They don't know because NASA don't know, for real. They can try all the circumventing they want, and they still may not get the result they want. Most High is in control of all of it. Yeah, are you referring to what the lady was speaking on, Brother Yosef?
Just probably put the question in that message.
She broke some stuff down for real.
Was your one chance for me to answer your question? You blew it.
We gotta raise our vibration. You said in Cali, craziness and distractions.
Thought we'd see a big tornado.
Yeah, that's all that's going on. You seen them over there at the Walmart in Indianapolis. Can you imagine if you was in the checkout lane and all that went down in front of you?
On Twitter, this is some of the Florida skies.
Like literally, let me turn it down. Can you imagine if you were at Walmart at the checkout and all that broke out in front of you? They traumatizing all the babies, the kids and stuff. I mean, it's just like people just, their brains is just gone. I told my mother that's the zombie apocalypse that they're talking about right there. Because that's exactly how people are acting. They have no conscience. That's a zombie apocalypse. People think people are gonna literally turn into zombies. You seeing it? The way they're acting. Right. Yeah, I like this. I'm gonna have to go live with my next lesson. I think I'm gonna go live since I got all this neat equipment and the signal is so much better. I was having a lot of hiccups in the past, but we got all that worked out. We worked out all the kinks. That's right. You're right, Sister Judy. We do not entertain the madness. Oh, like the madness over there at what was that at the City Hall now? Oh my goodness, they was clowning over there. No, not City Hall, Capitol Hill. I know City Hall, Capitol Hill is clowning. I'm sorry, but that skit was hilarious. I must say so myself. It was just a hilarious skit. This young lady too, I like what she said.
Overall, though, nothing too far beyond that. It's just gonna be windy. It's actually pretty calm right now. This
it looks like Instagram they're behind. These actors. I just noticed that one thing that I noticed is there's a delay on some of the platforms. So that's something I'm seeing. Like Instagram is behind. The Facebook is on top. But I want to share this one too. Since we share it, I want y'all to hear this young lady. I love what she said. I'm excited that that there are some young people that are waking up. Yes. Let's get it in here. Where's she at? Share my screen. There we go. TikTok. I want y'all to hear what this young lady said. I love what she says. Check this out, Judy. And she's speaking the truth. Wait a minute. Another one speaking the truth. Another one that's speaking the truth. And this is a young woman. And I hope that the other young women listen to her.
Start and stop this video so many times because I just don't know if I want to take that natural aggression, passionate way, because I know that that's what this topic needs, or if I just want to talk to the ladies so they can actually hear me out and not feel as though I'm attacking them. But I'm going to tell you this, what we not about to do is sit up here and act like Cardi B being pregnant with her 4th child by a whole nother man is something we're about to celebrate, because we're not. We're not about to celebrate messiness just because it's dressed up in designer. We're not doing that. Oh, well, I don't see what the problem is. She rich. She got the money. If I had the money, I have a bunch of kids and it's her choice, her body, her womb. Why y'all in her bit? Man, be quiet, because y'all will literally get on this internet and crucify Clarissa Shields for simply dating Papoose, for dating a married man, just dating him, ain't brought a kid into the situation, ain't brought no ties into the situation. She just dating a man, and y'all crucify her every day because you messing with a married man. But it's okay for a married woman to be carrying another man's child. That lady got 3 kids, 3. One of them is 1 year old. She just turned 1 year old at the top of September, and you are already halfway into a second pregnancy with an opposite man, and she's still married. And y'all mean to tell me that that's something that we're going to praise, and we're also going to say it's her business, and so is Clarissa Shield. That's her business too. That's her womb too. If she want to lay down and mess with a married man, that's her womb too. But y'all don't cut her no slack. It truly bothers me when I just sit up and watch the dysfunction in the girls' culture and watch the hypocrisy. Y'all pick and choose who back y'all want to have. Y'all pick and choose what y'all want to side with. And then, God, y'all kill me when y'all say, who are you to judge? You can't judge. And man, let me tell you something about that word that y'all use when y'all want to say somebody's being judgmental or who are you to judge. We all love to be judged when it's convenient for us. How I look today. I want y'all to judge me. Judge my look. Yeah, girl, you bomb. You look nice, girl. Period. Body tea, eats, love the hat, love the glasses. Oh my God, lip combo. Love it. Okay, thank you. So I'm able to take that judgment. But when somebody is judging you based off your character flaw or judging you based off things that you know that you need to correct, it's a problem. We all judge people, whether we're giving judgment or receiving judgment. But the only time y'all got a problem with somebody judging you is when you know in the back of your mind what you doing ain't the right thing to do and you don't want to hear correction. It's not that people are being judgmental. It's that you're not ready for correction. So you want to hide behind that. Who are you to judge? Who are any of us to judge? But we do it on a day-to-day basis. But y'all love to hide behind it only when you are not ready for correction. Then she said, I haven't even told my parents that I'm pregnant yet. She said, really? Why not? Because I'm scared of my mom and my dad. I'm scared of my parents. It's not that you're scared of your parents, Cardi. It's that you know that your parents know you deep down inside. They know the real you. And they also know your character. They know your personality. They know the core of you. They know just as well as you know that that baby that you are carrying is not made out of love. That baby is made out of spite and get back. That's why you literally decided to drop such, if kids are blessings, why are we dropping such a huge bomb out in the world for our loved ones to attach to it later on? It's almost like you dropped the bomb and now you hiding to see like, okay, I dropped the bomb, now what? Like you don't even want the backlash to what you know it to be, which is a mess. And then Stephon Diggs, baby, I don't know, because I don't really know no real player dude that's going to behind another man and messing with another man's wife and making her his baby mama while she's not even like divorced. So you don't really escape out of that either. You look just as whack as Cardi B. And this is not me judging. This is just straight facts. Money don't got nothing to do with raising a kid. Yeah, it can get you some good daycare. It can get you some better Medicare. It can get you a bigger house. It can buy you some food. It could put a roof over your head. Yeah, sure. Having money is a part of being a parent, but having money does not create a family structure. Having money does not erase kids in their emotional state of mind. Having money does not create self-respect. Having money does not make, you are bringing kids into a different type of situation that they now have to grow up in. They have to grow up in chaos because you're creating chaos. And I swear to God, I know women so well that you're not having this baby out of love. You ain't been with that man long enough. You aren't having this baby out of spite to try to make your husband feel some kind of way. This is what women do all the time. Y'all do this all the time to prove that I still got it, to prove that you see a man still want me. Just to, man, grow up. Why are y'all using y'all wounds as get back? 4 kids? Money ain't got nothing to do with it, man. That's 4 personalities. That's 4 mental spaces that you got to find yourself to be in when they all each need something. That's just too much. And money is not going to erase all of that. And so I don't want other young girls who are just watching this to think that that's a boss move. Ain't nothing boss about what Cardi doing. Ain't nothing cute about what Cardi doing. I don't care how much money she got, how much designer she put on, how cute she is, how much y'all admire her. She looks ridiculous. And this is complete embarrassment. But because she got money, that's the first thing y'all lean towards. Well, she got money, so it's cool. It's not cool. I just wish more people cared about the type of situations that they are bringing their children into. Kids do not care about how rich their moms are, especially when their lives are being built off instability, quick decisions, and emotional confusion. I'm not saying that you got to be perfect, man, but y'all got to understand being a mom is more than a cute photo shoot, a maternity shoot. And being a woman is more than you just being loud and rebellious to certain things to prove that you grown and can do what you want to do. Because at some point, we got to start holding women accountable. If this was a man moving like this, y'all would have everything in the world to say. But because it's Cardi B, and because she got money, and because her messiness is dressed up in designer, y'all want everybody to just sit back, shut up, and applaud the situation. Baby, we not never about to do that. This looks a mess 100%. And we need more women like myself and other women to start speaking against this tacky behavior, because you're trying to make tacky the new norm. And I'm not going. We not going. We not making this the new norm. That lady looks ridiculous. I didn't start this video.
I've got one that can see.
Yeah. She deserved it. She deserved a mic drop, because our little sister just told the truth right there. She sure did. Yes, there is hope coming. Yes, yes, yes. Woo. Yes, she went in, Judy. She went in. And that's, she said a lot of stuff Big Mama would say. Really. She was breaking it down like Big Mama would. She must got some little old soul down in there. The warnings picked up. It was down to 8. Now it picked up to it's back up to 12 again. But it's all good. I just wanted to test this equipment, family. Feeling really good about my new equipment. Gonna be doing some good things with Melchizedek Network. And Brother Yosef, I don't know if you're still on here. Yeah, Big Mama fed up. Speaking of, I want to go here on this page. Brother Yosef, just so you know, the Melchizedek Network. Let me see.
This is from Elena Cooper on Twitter. Florida storms have been pretty impressive today.
There's an issue on art.
This is another look at the Florida storms. Got a big rainbow and all the lightning in the clouds.
There it is. I'm like, they tripping. They better be.
It's actually a really cool video. Wow.
Sister Judy, did you by any chance I'm not sure if I remember seeing your form for the Melchizedek. Did you fill out the form on the new website? I'm really working on some things, family. Hey, this is the beginning of big things. But what I was gonna show you here. Yeah, it's loading. I was gonna tell Brother Joseph. It is showing that I am live streaming. It should be. It should be showing that we're live streaming. Let's see here. I'm testing everything while I have an opportunity. This is really good. Let me see here. Spiritual encouragement. Let me see right there. Yeah, look at that. She's live streaming. It's all connected and working. So yeah, Sister Judy, take the time to fill out the subscription form so you'll have that. Brother Yosef, we are in business. Everything is connected. Yeah, everything is connected. So it's live streaming on MelchizedekNetwork.com. And I am also, I'm on YouTube right now, Melchizedek Network. I am on Instagram, Facebook. That's where I am on all those platforms right now. All praises to the Most High. We're going to be doing some big things over here. Yay! Thanks, Sister Judy. We working on some stuff. Sister Judy, since I got this on the page right here, hold on. I got Max in my ear. Let me turn him down. Just so you know, Sister Judy, the law of Yeshurun is on here. So you can actually, the audio is on here. So that if you want to just like listen to the laws, they are on here. There's the video, so it's like the audio book is there. And then all the laws are there. So this will be a good tool. All the laws are here. Yep. And you know, it's really relaxing because it has the music and everything. So check that out.
Through 235.
It's relaxing.
Law number 1.
Yeah.
The first and great commandment is that you shall love Anukasi to the extent and in such a way that you always
all praises
seek to want to see as he sees, and hear as he hears, and feel as he feels, and your desire is to always dwell in the midst of his very being. Law number 2. And the second is like unto it, and it is that you, with fervent desire,
okay, sis, sounds like
always
a plan.
want your neighbor to see.
Yeah, but that's gonna be a wonderful tool. This everything that's on here. Yep. Doing some big things. I can see the future. I can see it.
Over in North Texas, I would have to assume this is probably near Jack's.
Wow, look at that sky right there.
Jacksburg, Decatur area, probably. Pretty good view of the storm coming in there. We do have a storm right now that is producing up to quarter-sized hail off to the west of Denton. Pretty ominous skies coming in.
Where is he now? Yes, sis, talk to you as well. Real love, real respect.
Well, let's hope I don't jinx it, but say live shot from
Love
Clarksville
you.
right now. The storms are coming into Clarksville. A little bit of wind. Bottom right of your screen is what the storms look like. They're nothing crazy. I mean, these are just strong storms, but wind's picking up a little bit. Rain's picking up as well.
Wow, it's already at night in Clarksville, Tennessee. I guess it's like 7:30 there.
Let's
Wow.
go back over to live radar, but that's what it looks like right now near Clarksville.
It looks like it's calming down.
Also, the severe thunderstorm warning that was ongoing northwest of Memphis, that is going to be allowed to be canceled. They have actually removed it from the map here, which means it will be allowed to expire in 9 minutes, which is when the warning ends. So the storms that are heading towards Memphis right now are non-severe. Got a good cluster, though, a good little clip of storms that are going to be heading that direction. Once again, flooding rainfall is one of the biggest concerns at this point tonight. I don't see much in the way of tornadoes. I think the wind threat's really going to be the dominant threat. Again, there could be an embedded tornado in one of these lines of thunderstorms, but back over near the Mississippi River Valley, there's nothing tornadic there right now. Also, back over near Little Rock, we got an outflow boundary that is pushing through Conway, Mayflower, also approaching Little Rock. Decent, strong storm there that's going to be going towards Cabot and then Jacksonville and as well as Searcy, but nothing currently severe off to the north of Little Rock. This is a new Radar Omega camera that just came out back over near Searcy. It's a nice little skyline view. And also, a little announcement, Radar Omega is actually adding a bunch of cameras to Florida soon. So we will have another camera network in Florida, my home state. And whenever a hurricane comes by or tropical storm or even just storms in general, we'll at least have live views of them. So,
Well, family, I'm heading out of here. Looks like these storms are dying down. If something does pop up, I'll post it later. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to test my equipment. Yeah, that's what I wanted to really do today, and everything is A-okay. So we're going to be doing some good things on the Melchizedek network. Thank you to those that stopped in. Thank you, Brother Joseph, for letting me know how things were on that end. And I'll see you all soon on the Melchizedek for the Melchizedek News. Shalom.